Hello everybody, my name is Brian Christopher Mendes and I'm here to talk to you about minimal mic techniques for your home studio. And for those that might have a limited number in mics or a limited number in channels when it comes to your interface. This video is for you. I believe you can get great drum sounds with even a limited number of mics. That can be one mic, two mics, three mics, and four mics. And for those of you that are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like what you're hearing, and also follow me on Instagram, and you can follow me as well on Facebook. This is part 2 of a series in minimal mic techniques using Warm Audio mics. At the beginning of the year, I did a review on Warm Audio mics and I raved about how great they sounded. I also pointed out how great Warm Audio mics are for home studios because of several reasons. One, the price point on these mics are spectacular. Warm Audio mics were based upon classic mics that were on a countless number of hit records and songs. And they're a fraction of the cost of what the originals would be. Two, they're very versatile mics. And because of this, you can record your vocals, you can record your acoustic guitar, you can record your electric guitar, you can record string instruments, you can record your piano, you can record your drums. So with that being said, I'm a firm believer in Warm Audio. Now, if you don't have Warm Audio mics laying around right now to do these type of techniques of what I'm about to show you, then go get yourself some.
Go get yourself some. Go get yourself some.
Get yourself some. This ain't no fun. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, okay.
Idiot. No, but I'm serious. Go get yourself some Warm Audio mics right now. I'm not going to start this session until you drop what you're doing. Go get some Warm Audio mics. Go get you 1 to 4 mics, depending on how many channels you got, but go get yourself some Warm Audio mics. We're going to sit here and wait for you. Go grab yourself some Warm Audio mics, and we'll start the session. I'll sit here and wait. I got all the time in the world, and so do the people that have Warm Audio mics. They want you to join the family. This guy is so funny. I will not be getting technical with these mics because I don't want to say anything inaccurate or sound stupid. Oh my goodness. This guy is so funny and handsome too. Very handsome. Hey. Can you blame me? Right. All right. Oh, you ready? Well, let's do this then.
Warm Audio mics. Yay!
This next setup, we will be using the Glyn Johns method. It's a pretty simplistic overhead approach, but really cool. I really dig this setup. I used it actually last week on a session for a producer and artist. Tracks came out sounding huge. Since it is an overhead setup, you'll want to have match pairs for this, meaning this mic and this mic need to be the same. I'm going to keep the WA Junior 47 in front of the kick, and now I'm adding Warm Audio's 251 mics. These 251s are large diaphragm, all vacuum tube, transformer balance, multi-pattern based on the classic 251. You've heard these mics on countless records. These 251s retail for $7.99 each and sound fantastic on vocals, acoustic guitars, electric guitars, piano, string instruments, and of course, drums. So I moved the mic stand over with the 251 on it, and it is directly 3 feet above the snare drum. Now, the second mic is placed exactly 3 feet from the snare drum over by the floor tom. It is facing the snare. To be accurate as possible, I highly suggest using a tape measure. You can get away with using a mic cable or any type of cord that you can hold and do like this, right? Be a better way of showing you that. And remember, at this point, check for phase. Always check for phase. So this is our 3 mic setup, and let's see how it sounds. And now for the final part of the segment, which is a 4-mic setup. In this setup, we are now going to take the 251s and we're going to put them into stereo pair mode, meaning they get a mirror image. Leave the kick, the external mic the same, the Junior 47, and we're now adding Warm Audio's WA-84 mic. This is also another mic based off of a timeless classic that has been on a number of hit records as well. The W-84 retails for $399 and $749 for the actual pair if you want to get the pair. I'm going to take that 84, I'm going to place it about 2 inches to 3 inches above the snare drum, and it's going to be pointed directly at the center. This isn't law, what I just said. I just use it as a point of reference to start with, especially for the sound that I'm going to go for. But if you want to go for something different, then experiment by all means. With the 251s in stereo pair mode, I actually like to center them from the kick drum, as opposed to a lot of people like to do it from the snare. I'm not saying either way is wrong or right. My personal preference is centering it from the kick drum. My philosophy behind this is, if you think about it, the kick is actually the center and everything else is off to the sides of it. So by centering your snare, your overheads will be a little bit this way and not getting a complete stereo image, in my opinion. Again, I measured them out using this as my centerpiece. I use a tape measure. For those that don't have a tape measure, you can use like a cord, a piece of string. I just emphasize go out and buy a tape measure. So with that being said, we got all our mics in place. Always check for phase. This is no longer a 1 or 2 mic setup. The minute you start getting into multiple mics, you need to check for phase. Let's see how it sounds.